Hello, I'm David Snell, president of the Fuller Center for Housing. We thought we'd wrap up the year with a few reports on what we've been up to, and what a year it's been. It brings to mind Tony Campolo's famous Good Friday sermon where he says, "It's Friday, but Sunday's coming." Well, it's still 2020, but the new year is coming, and we're looking forward to a great new year. But you know, a number of our covenant partners have been hard at work this year. We have a number of new houses built. Some folks overseas, Haiti, El Salvador, Armenia, never quit working. And others have found ways to work outside so that people can be separated. We thought we'd give you some reports and let you know what we've been up to and introduce you to some of the folks here that you might not know that work with us in Americus. So we're going to have some updates now from international, from U.S., communications, from special projects.
I'm Ryan Lafigliola, VP of International Programs. 2020 was definitely an unexpected and hard year in many ways. We missed our Global Builders volunteers internationally so much, and many of our partners had a lot of struggles dealing with the virus and economic fallout from it. But that doesn't mean we didn't have some good things happen this year. Because the strength of the Fuller Center is through our local partners, and since we have that local leadership, we were able to continue building in many places like Haiti, like Papua New Guinea, Thailand, Madagascar, Armenia, which built almost 200 homes, and El Salvador that has 130 homes under construction right now. So somehow, despite everything that's happened, good things are still happening. And it was a year in which we knew that it was really needed, because they tell you shelter at home, but for many of our families, they just don't have a decent home to shelter in. So we really knew that our work was important, even despite this crisis happening right now. It had to keep going. Probably the highlight of the year for me was seeing the way that people came together with our Global Home Challenge, which was this unexpected virtual event combining our global builders, our bicycle adventures, and creating this kind of ginormous summer-long virtual online event where people would raise funds. They'd go out and do activities in their own neighborhood outside where it was safe and you're not going to spread any virus or catch anything, but just staying active. And it kept us connected online through video calls, and just seeing what other people were doing in their area brought us together at a time when there was a lot of hopelessness and kind of negativity in the world. So that was a great moment for me, and it allowed us to keep doing what we're doing around the world. So we thank you for that. We say Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and we look forward to a great 2021.
Well, 2020 has been a challenging year for all of us. Even here at the Fuller Center, our U.S. builders teams have had to stop taking trips, and that's been hard for our groups. But the Fuller Center disaster rebuilders, they've been steadily working, serving 4 states that were hardest hit by the storm. So we're thankful for that work. We're also thankful that we have 5 new covenant partners this year. We're now working in Salt Lake City, Utah, Othello, Washington, Clarksville, Mississippi, Emporia, Virginia, and Saranac Lake, New York. So we continue to grow. We're looking for innovative ways to continue to serve not only local families here, but our U.S. partners. So we just want to say Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to everybody. And thanks for all you do.
Hi, I'm Chris Johnson, Vice President of Communications for the Fuller Center for Housing. And in March of this year, we celebrated our 15th anniversary. At the same time, I was down in Florida covering a team of volunteers working with our disaster rebuilders in Panama City. Kind of thing I love to do. And then the coronavirus struck and changed everything. But it served as a reminder that while it's great to celebrate 15 years, there is much work left to do when it comes to helping families have simple, decent places to live. But thanks to the good folks at headquarters who came up with the Global Home Challenge, the many participants and fundraisers who made it so successful, we were able to continue building throughout the year. And that's something that would not have been possible without the great covenant partner leaders on the ground, across the United States and around the world. As for me, I've spent way more time in front of the computer than I would have liked. I've learned way more about Zoom than I would have liked. But it's given us a chance to sharpen the saw, so I hope as we charge forward together into 2021, you'll have an even better user experience at fullercenter.org and easily find ways that you can get involved and support the ministry. So Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and thank you so much for your support.
Hey y'all, my name is Jim Barton. I'm the outgoing Director of Special Initiatives here at the Fuller Center. 2020 has been a difficult year, but we've still been able to accomplish some new and exciting things. The first thing I want to talk about is our Vacation Bible School. We developed it from the ground up. It's totally proprietary, but it's something that we want to share with whoever wants it. It's a gift to Christians, churches that are interested in learning more about the Fuller Center and partnering with us. We feel strongly that the gospel needs to be proclaimed to all, and this is part of that work. So please do contact us for more information if you're interested in using or just learning more about our Vacation Bible School. Another bold initiative that we're undertaking is developing a prayer calendar for 2021. We feel strongly again that prayer is a huge part of who we are and that God answers our prayers. So we want to be intentional about lifting one another up in prayer throughout 2021. So be on the lookout for that. We want to be praying for one another and inviting God to answer our prayers in big and bold ways in the coming year. Thanks.
Now I've had a chance to take a look at some of the wonderful things that have been happening here at the Fuller Center. Despite the pandemic, we've really had a very good year, but we're looking forward to even better one in 2021. We'll get this virus under control, be able to get back to work in a serious way, start sending out our global builders teams, our bicycle adventures will be able to ride again, and the work will continue. You know, sometimes you need a little hardship in your life to better appreciate the blessings that you do have. I'm thankful for the decent home that I have to live in, that I've been able to go through this pandemic in comfort. My heart goes out to all of those around the world who are living in shanties and shacks and have had to suffer that deprivation on top of the virus. So we need to get out and give them a hand. And that's what we're going to do in 2021. The Millard Fuller Legacy Build is on pace. We've got a good number of covenant partners who are going to be participating in that event. Building is going to begin to ramp up again, and the work will go on. Millard had a rather modest goal, the elimination of poverty housing. Well, we've made a dent, but we're not there yet. But thanks to you, thanks to our loyal supporters, those who give of their time and their talent and their resources to make this vision a reality, thank you for that. And now as we look to the future, we'll call on you some more for additional support. We've made a dent, but we're not there yet. We've got a lot of work to do, and we're grateful to have you as partners in doing this work. So now we wish you a very Merry Christmas and a blessings-filled New Year.